Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. On it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In for the pieces! He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
That's headed upfield, and he cuts out the supply. And they can counter here. And it's Nedved. Interesting ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left-back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left-back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Wits. Doué. He's found a way through. Bale purring through the gears. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Nedved. And he's managed to get free. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bale. Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, that's a key interception. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nedved tries making a foray down the right. That had too much on it. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. And here's Hullet. Bale. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cherki. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nedved. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Doué. Oh, what a ball! Van Dijk clears. Ball is over the line. Costa Curta. That is a brilliant interception. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, delightful ball. He has found the way. Done it! They've done it! The breakthrough strike! So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Gundogan! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bale. Now it's Messi. Nesta does really well to win the ball there. And it's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great ball if he can get there. He's onside. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been drilled in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Hullet. Chance! And he's there to make the block. Gundogan gets it away. Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great position.
Bale! Gundogan. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So hostilities have already resumed. Indonesia displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Nedved, an instinctive delivery. He's got tall! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Gundogan. Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looks a good ball through. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Bale, who does have an assist to his name. Nesta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Oh, that's a nice ball. Chips it through. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mayulu. Still anyone's game, this. One moment. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale. This is promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mayulu, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
OK, get set. We have penalties. And he's found the net.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And stepping up, the skipper. 1-1.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Jorginho is second man up.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Pullet is second man up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
The third man in the queue. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Bale is the third man to step forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Indonesia are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And they're 2 up. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Yildiz to end it here and now. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Indonesia can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.